Facebook will remove its news tab and stop paying publishers for news. It was only a matter of time. So, right now, everyone is on social media, and all these legacy fake news outlets basically rely on social media driving them traffic. And how do they thank the same social media that drives them all their traffic? They start demanding, oh, you should pay us for the right of driving traffic our way. So they're just shrugging and saying, we're just not going to include your content at all anymore then. So Facebook's new licensing deals in the US with outlets like Communist News Network and the New York Lies are already over, and it will do the same thing in Straya soon. Good on them. So Facebook's news tab launched in current year -5 with millions of dollars in content deals for publishers. I reported $10 million for the Wall Street Journal, $20 million for the New York Lies, and $3 million for Communist News Network. God, they really overpaid for Communist News Network by like $5 million there. So, but in April, it's going to go away for good. Facebook says it will deprecate Facebook News in the US and Straya in April of current year, and it won't enter new commercial deals for news, and it will not offer new Facebook products specifically for news publishers in the future. Now, this is partially due to Facebook getting desperate because they already grew as big as they were going to be. They're declining now. If you were in any sort of like digital market, you used to be able to advertise on Facebook and drive customers to your site. But now a lot of these social media companies, they're cracking down on driving people away from their site. Now their strategy is they want to keep you on their site as long as possible. So if all of these news tabs would drive views away from them, they don't want that. So a support page for Facebook News drops the deprecate wording and is much more direct about its earlier European shutdown and what's next for the U.S. and Straya. So Facebook News, located in the News tab, is no longer available in Airstrip 1, France, and Germany. Starting in early April, it will no longer be available in the U.S. and Straya. So this isn't Facebook's first retreat from fake news. Remember instant articles, the writing that has been on the wall? Since current year -2, it's shifted focus from news to the creator economy. That's because all of their users did too. All the customers did. Hey, you want to stay in business? You got to move with your customers. And the former head of news partnerships, Campbell Brown, left the company last October. When introduced Facebook News in current year -5, the company said, we hope this work aids in our effort to sustain great journalism and strengthen democracy. And that a survey found that we're underserving many topics people wanted more in their news feeds, especially around categories like entertainment, health, business, and sports. And now they're realizing they could just go to YouTube for that. Is there anyone under the age of 70 that still uses Facebook, though? Like, it's all boomers there. So now Facebook has a different message, reiterating a claim that news makes up less than 3% of what people around the world see in their Facebook feed. Is a small part of Facebook experience for a vast majority of people. Yeah, they're starting to realize, they got screwed. They vastly overpaid. So instead of paying publishers, Facebook will have to focus their time and resources on things people tell us they want to see more of on the platform, including short-form video, which is a smart move, actually. Why would they continue paying for something nobody wants? So it went on to invite publishers to keep posting links to their own page or on their own pages, using products like Reels and ads to drive people to their own websites away from Facebook. Oh, okay. There's the loophole. Remember what I just said? How they don't want to drive people away from the site. You know what the one exception is? Ads. If they pay to be allowed to drive you away from Facebook, yeah, Facebook's like, all right, since you paid, we'll give you a pass since you paid us for this. Yeah, that's them. That's what they're doing now. They're like, no, instead of us paying you to give you free advertising, how about you pay us if you want to drive our users away from our site and onto yours? It's only fair. Yeah, so what's this? It's finally happening. Facebook has announced it will not renew or do new deals with Straya news publishers. Yep, it's happening in the U.S. and Straya. So these deals are probably $70 million a year. Oh, they've been getting shafted, man. We're signed in response to a law that would force Facebook to negotiate with news outlets to pay or Oh, to pay for news, they did that. They if they didn't own do their own deals, well, that's fine. They don't need to. They don't need to pay. So in Canada, I think like their response was like they literally just blocked all the Canadian news sites. Like, oh, if you guys are going to force this on us, fine. We're just going to exclude you from our platform. So the end of Fakebook's licensing deals is old news here in the US, where it dropped the deals 2 years ago. But in Straya, it removes $70 million per year. It was paying outlets like Sky News Straya, News Corp 7, 9, and The Guardian. Those 3-year deals were made after Straya's government passed the News Media and Digital Platforms Mandatory Bargaining Code, and they're about to run out. Yeah. So Fakebook was willing to give them a shot, like see if they could make it work for 3 years. Now they realized, yeah, these clowns aren't worth $70 million a year. Nope. No, we'd rather just ban you guys entirely and have our money back. The current year -3 power struggle ended after Straya amended law and included Fakebook temporarily applying a news ban that took down pages for government organizations and nonprofits. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so that was Fakebook telling them, yeah, we are not only capable of doing this, but we're willing to do it too. Keep pushing. All right, Facebook and Instagram blocked news in Canada last year over a similar law. Yeah, I thought they did. It's a good thing I remembered that correctly. Yeah. So Canada tried to force them to pay. So they're like, no, these guys aren't worth it. We're just not even going to have them on. We would rather not have them at all. They're not worth the cost. In fact, they cost us money and customers. Or how about this? They pay us if they want to drive traffic their way. That seems fair.